Hey everybody. Okay, go away. Oh, there you go. I am coming to you from the cozy corner, and usually we're looking this way at me in the cozy corner, but I have turned everything around so that you see the weather behind me, and I'm sort of going to be like a news forecaster. You know, I always felt like I was part newscaster. And in fact, that reminds me, when I first started Late Bloomer, it hadn't been that long since Huell Hauser had passed away, and he was the host of California Gold for 25 years on PBS. And I said I wanted to be the Huell Hauser of organic gardening. And my whole purpose in the beginning was, of course, to learn to... Somebody's there, let me clean my glasses, hold on. Got too much rain on my glasses. Who's there? The Happy Gardener. Hey, Jason. Thank you, thank you. And Anne, oh my gosh. Yes, I know, the rain is amazing. Well, we've had nonstop rain, so I don't know if this is any lovelier than all the other. But I am actually sitting underneath, it's not waterproof, but it's one of those garden shades, and I thought I would be protected, but now I see all of my papers are really wet, and so I need to read all of this while I still can. I have my notes here, and I'm just going to start off because I can't do any work in it's too cold and it's too rainy to try to do work in the garden. And so I thought, hey, why not check in with my subscribers, who's ever available, who's ever free, and just have a little fun. And so I have my tea in my Late Bloomer mug, and hopefully everyone who ordered mugs are enjoying them. I misspoke. I hope everyone who ordered a mug is enjoying it. I had a hardcore, very serious English grammar teacher in high school, Mrs. Fay. And okay, so the first thing I want to do right off the bat, while I can still read these, is I want to give shout outs to some of my new subscribers and fans. And the first shout out goes to Samina Irfan, and she became a patron of this channel in the last week. So she is going to be a monthly donor, and I can help plan the expenses for my... I'm just mopping up the rain with this rag off my table. And I can expect a monthly donation from her and from all of my fans, and I need a lot more, by the way. So please go to patreon.com/Late Bloomer Show. And there's Zachary's nanny pulling up. Let's see. Okay, I wanted to read this. This is from Hafiz Akhtar. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Hi Kaye, I'm really enjoying watching this fun gardening video. I like watching your video because it's different from others. You always have a smiling face that shows you are a nice and caring person. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Have a wonderful gardening day. Hafiz says, I feel happy watching your video. Let's see, I'm from Malaysia. The weather here is hot and it rains for a whole year. Can you imagine? Hi, Steve. Hi, Sevi. You recording? Yes. You want to come over and be on my live stream? Yeah, okay. Bye. And it rains all 4 seasons in Malaysia. Honestly, I cannot imagine that. Oh my gosh, watching live from Singapore. Thank you so much. That's very exciting. Please leave me a comment with your name. And let's see, Malaysia. Rains all the time. He or she loves the fruits in my garden. They wish to have a beautiful garden like mine, and have a wonderful day. That is like, okay. And I'm just going to do these in the order that they're here. Barbara Ireland, I think, is a new subscriber. Hi, Tyler. Tyler Garden just checked in. Barbara Ireland is a new subscriber, I think, and she says, this is like fabric now, wet fabric. Watched this the other day and wanted to get on the computer and comment how beautiful all your videos are. I watch a lot of gardening YouTube, and yours always puts a smile on my face. Fierce weather today in my area, so I will watch your video again. Peaceful paradise you have created. That just really touches my heart, because I have really tried to do that. And here's a question. Here's a question from, I believe this is a new subscriber or a visitor to my channel, and I'm just throwing it out because I don't know the answer, and maybe you do. Lindsay Armstrong asks, does anybody know why they call Tithonia diversifolia Mexican sunflowers as well? You know, the 20-foot tall plants with small yellow flowers. And I don't know the answer to that, but it is a different Tithonia, but for some reason it's called Mexican sunflower. And I do happen to know that Tithonia is a great mulch. A great mulch. Okay, so this is from Atron Almani. Hi Kay, I was introduced to your channel by Patrick at OYR. You know we love Patrick at One Yard Revolution, and thank you, Patrick, for sending subscribers my way, and thank you also to Doug and Stacy for sending new subscribers my way. I really, really appreciate, and I'm grateful. Anyway, she says, I was introduced to your channel by Patrick at OAR about a month ago. In the past month, I watched more than 80% of your videos, and I have 430, so that means she watched about at least 350 videos and enjoyed every one of them. My second son was born on February 19th, and you know my birthday was the 14th. What do you do in your previous life? I'm sorry in advance if you covered this topic. I'm an actor. Tell me your name. Let's see. My second son was, while I was in the hospital, my son was asleep. And while I was in the hospital, whenever my son was sleeping and I couldn't go to sleep, I would watch your videos on my phone. By the way, your channel is the only one that I let the ads run to the end. Thank you. That is so important. That's the difference between 3 to 5 cents per video. Hi Mix! Mix, of course, is checking in from Latvia. I can always count on Mix for my live streams. Woo! Wow, that looks messy. Let's see if that's okay without it. Now, speaking of live streams, Mix and everyone else, I can't even see out of my glasses. The next official live stream is St. Patrick's Day, which is Sunday the 17th. So that's not this Sunday, but the next Sunday. Hi, Katja. Where are you writing from? Let me know. So that's 3/17. And I would really like to make it special and have some kind of a guest, but I just, you know, it has to be technologically feasible for me. Slovenia, of course. Thank you. Thank you. I have to try to remember all of these. You know, I could possibly get someone really, really interesting and do it remotely. You know, I used to know how to do that when Google Hangouts first started. I did one. Actually, it wasn't successful. I tried to get Sharon from Sharon's Natural Gardens on, and we couldn't figure out how to get her on live on her, on her end. And so she was actually on the phone. Dave, you stick around because the last thing I'm going to say is a quote from you, okay? Write it down right here. And I also wanted to give a shout out. So back to the guest thing. So, I have a lot of wonderful subscribers that know a lot more than me. Maybe I could get a special guest like Patrick at One Yard Revolution or Doug and Stacy. It's good, don't worry. And, but it's just the connectivity thing. I'm in from Germany. I can stay a couple of minutes because I have to pick up my son. Oh, thank you, Katja from Germany. Thank you for checking in. And I just have to figure out the connectivity thing. And of course, if I do a live stream in my garden, I'm stuck doing it on my phone, which is so limiting. So that's my dilemma. And if it was sunny right now, I could not do this shot. This would not be possible because I would be dark and everything else would be completely blown out. If you're a photographer, you know what that means. Blown out means there's no definition. It's just all white with digital. It's just all whitish yellow in the background. So I have to figure that out, and I have to figure that out soon. So tell me your thoughts. What would you like me to try to do? Would you like me to try to do a live stream with a remote guest? Or would you like to have someone sitting here right beside me? That's more limiting because that means I have to get somebody here. So let me know. Hi, Christina. Thanks for checking in. I also wanted to give a shout out to a new subscriber, Betsy Marchand. She seems to be watching a lot of my videos. And Catherine O'Donoghue. And I think Catherine's in Australia. Did I have that right? I think so. I wanted to thank everyone who gave me suggestions about the stripping on my sliding doors. Everybody just sort of stopped what they were doing and did a Google search and wrote me all these different. Actually, I'm getting wet, so I'm gonna have to do this. I don't mind getting wet. It's just that I can't see out of my glasses. Hold on. There we go. There you are. And I wanted to, thank everybody who gave me all those suggestions because, it took a few minutes to look up, to do that, or a minute or two to do that Google search, and that was really nice of you. And what I wanted to say is that I made a decision to hold off putting anything in there for now because the young woman who is staying with me is having this is a recurring condition that she's suffered with in the past, but something in my household has triggered her allergies, and so I'm not going to bring any synthetic fiber into my house until further notice. And so thank you all anyway. And speaking of Amazon, please remember to a lot of ooh, that looks ridiculous. Okay. a lot of content creators now. This is a relatively new program. Bye, Alex.
Bye. Have a good one.
Thank you. That's another young student, foreign student that's staying with me. And let's see. I have two. Thank you, Dave. A lot of the, this is a relatively new program that Amazon is doing, Amazon Affiliates Program. And if you have a channel or a large following on another social media platform, you can qualify to have your own Amazon storefront. And the beauty of it is, if you go through mine, or if you like another channel better, I understand, but I need your support probably more than they do, okay? Yes, they're actually not house guests, Katja. They're foreign students, and they're renting rooms from me now that I have an empty nest. Hello from Florida. Yasmin, did you write me and tell me? Because I remember somebody else wrote me recently and said I was a flower grower until I started watching you. Is that you? I think that must be you. And congratulations, you're going to love growing vegetables. And there's certain things that grow really well in Florida, like celery. Loves all that sandy soil, so you should definitely have been growing celery this winter. Back to what I was saying, the Amazon link. It's just another way for us to produce a little bit of an income stream. It's a very small commission, but if you go through my link and you decide to buy something from my storefront or any other, if you decide, oh, I don't want what's Kaye's offering, I missed that last comment, I'm sorry, I was talking. It's a bad habit of mine, talking. If you, I inspired Hassan to grow tomatoes in Saudi Arabia. Oh my God, Lauren from Germany. Two people are on from Germany right now. Can you imagine? Katja, where are you writing from in Germany? Because my friend Lauren is in Berlin. So connect there. My Amazon link. Once you go to my Amazon link, if you decide, well, I don't want anything that Kaye's offering in her storefront, I'm just going to go. I just want to buy toilet paper or whatever. As long as you're inside, as long as you signed in through my link, you can shop anything on Amazon and I will get a small commission for it. Bavaris, I don't know where that is, but I'm sure Lauren does. Actually, Lauren is originally from the Philippines, and Lauren's garden is where I got my first Butingan tomatoes, tomato seed. Edwin is writing from Phoenix. He lives in Beverly Hills, but he also has a ranch, not Phoenix, he's in Arizona. He lives in Beverly Hills, but he has a ranch in Arizona. Oh, dear God. Guess what? I have low power mode. My phone was plugged in all night. So this is an issue. I don't have time to run out and get some sort of extension cord unless you were patient and wanted. Do you want me to go get an extension cord and so that we can keep going? Let's see. Oh wait, there's an extension. Yeah, but it's not waterproof. Yasmin. Oh wow. Yes, yes. You want me to? Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. I'm gonna let you watch the rain for a minute. I'm gonna go get my charger, and I'll be right back. Look what I found. A huge fat worm. Whoops. Come back. Come back. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. It got out of the. Come here. Come here. Wow. That is one fat worm. Did you get a look at that? Okay, here you go. All right. Let's see. I had to unplug my Christmas lights, but I have this, and this could work. This could work. Is this crooked? I've actually, hi Dave. Dave, okay Dave. All right, I just wanted to, I was going to end with these words of wisdom from my friend Dave M. Wow. And, but he has to go fishing. Fishing. You must be retired. Okay. Words of wisdom for today from Dave M. Oh, wait. Oh my God, did I not print it out? I thought I wrote it down, but then I thought, no, I need to print it out. This is actually a comedy show. All right, Dave, you're going to have to tune in later because it's not in here. Let's see, what it was something about old things. Dave, you can help me. Dave, help me out. You said, ooh. You said something about the old things are better or are good. It's just that you have to take care of them. What did you say? No, but I mean, that's important. I mean, you know, and I appreciate that advice because, you know, times are not always easy for a lot of people. And speaking of which, I wanted to give go have fun fishing, Dave, and maybe watch the rest of it later. I wanted to give shout outs. This is sort of like if some of the old things are better. You just, yeah, that's what I mean. And listen, I have a turntable from 1979, and it still works. I mean, it's simple electricity. You plug it in, you turn it on, it goes around. But I can't get it connected to my receiver, and I bought this device so that it would communicate, and I never, you know, when I hooked it up, it sounded horrible. So I don't know if that's a speaker problem or I don't know what the problem is. Yeah, right. Well, some people don't do that, and we can talk more about that later. Okay, this is the part of the program where it sort of feels like church. You remember, you know, any churchgoers out there, when you go to church, I'm going to turn this a little bit so you can see a little bit more of the garden. And, ooh, my chair's sinking in the mud. Hold on. Oops. You know, I never wanted to get that. Oops. I never wanted to get that. No, I have a phone preamp. Okay, let's talk later. I don't know what a phono preamp. I have a phono preamp. That's what I bought. I'm pretty positive that's what I bought. But when I plugged it in, the electricity went, and I don't know if that was the speaker or what. Wonderful, Mix, wonderful. Savannah, Georgia, thank you for tuning in. This is the part of like going to church where they make the announcements. And so before this piece of paper, before the ink is completely run over on this piece of paper, hey, Texas gal, give me your name. Always give me your name when you write in so I know who I'm talking to. So I just wanted to give a few shout outs to Daphna, beautiful name, to people we know and love, and that one of them is Patty Hayden. You know Patty, she was on my first live stream and she was here in the garden. We did a couple of videos. She lives up in Vegas. She has had a bad flu and has really been down sick, so send Patty some love. She'll probably watch this later. I know, I'm pretty sure she's at work teaching today. And Hassan. Yes, Hassan, we can talk about tomatoes, and I actually thought I had you on my, oh well, we'll have to grab you another time. And I wanted to give a shout out to somebody who watches all of my videos, and that's CJ Verdi. And I sent CJ a bunch of seeds, probably going back at least 2 years ago, and we connected. and have been in touch ever since. He's in the St. Louis area, and I mean, he almost died last year, and it was really touch and go for a while. But I think he's rounded the bend, and he's back with the living, and I think that he is going to do just great. So sending some love out to CJ, and oh gosh, I'm already through all of my notes. Oh no, well, what are you still waiting for? Oops, you know what? I don't have a shoot. I don't have a moderator on this. Oh, that would be wonderful, Katja. I am hoping that I pick up a plant at that same nursery where I got the Aunt Ruby's German Green last year, and plant it. So that reminds me, since Patty's working and I did not alert Angie about moderating, I'm not going to stay on that long. I just wanted to, because I don't want anybody writing anything that's not appropriate. Two other, by the way, I am behind on, hello, Backyard Eden. I wanted to say that I am behind on my comments. I have 272 comments that have been held for review. This means that you are new to my channel and I have not had a chance to, hi, I have not had a chance to read them yet and approve those comments. And once I do, and I know who you are, then you will be approved for all comments. And I got about 150 done night before last. Hi, John. Yay! John is growing the Aunt Rubies also. And please, John, if you're on Facebook, as the summer progresses, please post photos of your Aunt Rubies and let's all compare. Let's have in fact, let's have an Aunt Rubies, I don't want to call it a contest because everybody has such different conditions, but let's have an Aunt Ruby's fan club, and and share all of your Aunt Ruby's tomatoes, or any of your tomatoes or vegetables on Late Bloomer Show Facebook. And you know, if you're not too familiar with how it works, when you go to a page in Facebook and you leave a comment, it goes to post to page. So it doesn't appear on the timeline for everyone to see unless I go to post to page and share those comments, which I will. So please leave your comments at Late Bloomer Show. And Earth Day is coming up. That's April 22nd, and that will be my 7th anniversary. And I'm trying to figure out how best to celebrate that. I would love to do a live garden party. Wouldn't that be cool? And I was thinking of inviting people who have appeared in my videos, going all the way back. And the reason I thought of it, wonderful, Hassan. I think you've got everybody beat. The reason I thought of that was because if you've been watching from the beginning, yes, yay. So you like my idea? Is that Howie? I think that's Howie at Forest Food Permaculture, Howie. A man that was in my very first tomato episode. In fact, if you go to my Growing Tomatoes playlist, you will see him in my earliest video. And he grew monster tomatoes just about a block and a half from me. And since that video, his wife got Parkinson's, and then she suffered from that for 2 years, and she passed away 2 years ago. And then he had some health issues, and he walked by the other day, and he said he was not going to be planting tomatoes. And I actually offered to come over with Eric and plant some tomatoes in his backyard. just so for continuity, just so he would feel, you know, special and look out there and see those plants and stuff. I mean, I wouldn't plant 22 tomato plants like he did, but just have something growing back there, 2 or 3 plants. But he said no, no, he didn't want to take care of it. So, oh, thank you, Howie. Uh, yes, Richard, this is impromptu. It is raining, and I've just been so blue because it's been so gray, and I just thought, hey, let's reverse the trend. Let's go put on a little makeup and get out there and connect with my fans live. And that's what I'm doing. So, Earth Day Party Live. So, give me some suggestions. What do you think? I thought we could get, there's been several people that have visited the Late Bloomer Garden over the years. And if we could get some of those back. Uh, or we could do an Earth Day. No, we should do it here because this is my 7th anniversary. So anyway, give me some thoughts on that. Good morning, Lori. Thank you for tuning in. Let's stop in the Bay Area and sun is out. Oh, good. We had sun yesterday. Yes, that would be too early for a tomato tasting party. April 22nd, still probably won't be a single tomato. Might have a tomato. I have I have 4 plants from last year. 2 are just like a shoestring out there, but the other 2 actually have some flowers. So it's possible that we could have a tomato by April 22nd, but that would not be the basis of a party. So anyway, those are the main things I wanted to talk about. And wow. Well, the thing is with connectivity, Howie, 24-hour live stream. And so you're asking me to stay up for 24 hours. Well, how would that work? How could that work? If you have thoughts about how that could work, let me know. Oh, good. You've got the winter blues, Lori? Yeah, I know the feeling. And I'm in Southern California, and I know the feeling. Yes, I only have frozen tomatoes from last year, too. And guess what, Lauren? They're the Boutingans. Would you like to see my Boutingan tomatoes from last year that are frozen in the freezer? Would anyone like to see that? I'll run get them if you would. Maybe I could snack on a couple. Garden-a-thon. Yes, but Dave, can you be more specific? I mean, more elaborate. How would that work? Can I grow? You can grow strawberries from seeds. That went away so fast. So help me out, people answering Hassan. You can grow strawberries from seeds, but I understand it really is difficult, and you really should try to buy starts if you want to have maybe a start to spring show. I know spring is in 13 or 14. A start to spring show. Elaborate on your idea, so that and I'll read all these comments later, and we'll figure out something. Okay. I want to thank everybody again. 3 feet. 3 feet of Lori is suffering from 3 feet of snow in Canada. That's just too much. Just taking off on the 24. Yes, go ahead. I'm listening. By the way, everybody that contributed to my fundraiser to raise money for mugs, I really appreciate it. I think I made about $40 total. But you guys that bought mugs get to enjoy them, and that makes me happy. Oh, good, Lori. Well, you have to. Somebody posted this thing has gone around the internet for years, but I think it was it's not Finland, or I think it's in Finland, where the people built a glass greenhouse. It must have cost a fortune, all around the outside of their house. Yes, won't do. Can you give me your name? I would have to order more, and I am happy to do that. If I have at least 3 people who will commit today with a $40 donation to my PayPal, I will ask her to make 3 more. And I will keep doing that as long as there's interest, because everybody that's gotten one has loved it. Hassan, yes. DJ, okay? All right, DJ, I'll call you that. Now, what did you just ask me? Oh, gosh. Okay, thank you, Katja. Thank you for checking in. I really appreciate it. And, of course, you know, I am on my cell phone. Of course, Garvin. I don't know if your name is Garvin. I hear someone. Ah, bye.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Have a good day. It's such a beautiful day.
Every day's a beautiful day for this girl. She is so special. And which you'll get to meet them at some point. Sigh. Yeah, okay. You can also, Lori, you can also get a hole in the bottom and use it as a planter. She would do that. You have to let me know when you order it. What else? Anybody? Garvin was going to ask a question about tomato plants. What's the question? Oh, thank you, Richard. Thank you, Richard. I really appreciate that. Richard has just given me a super chat donation. I really appreciate that. I actually forgot all about those until you just did that. It is just an incredibly wet season here in LA. It's nothing I've experienced before. It rains day after day after day. I feel sure that the drought is kaput. That's my neighbor. It is now pouring. I don't know, can you actually see the rain behind me? You know, I am working on about a 5-year-old iPhone, so the resolution is not that great. The question is, can you see the rain? He works at Apple, so he gets to go in at 10 o'clock. Hi, Ken. Wait. They're only about, let's see. Of course, under a grow light, but no luck. Any ideas? Okay, everybody, can you just go to Ken at Garvin Gardens and, oh, I missed that last one. Oh, no, cancel. Shoot, see, this is the problem when you're doing the cell phone, and I can't, if I don't grab the comment, it's gone, and I won't be able to see it till later. But I tell you what, I will go back and I will look at all the comments, and I will respond and as best I can. And Ken, it could be that you're not having consistent heat. Oh, okay, can't see the rain. I guess it's just all, yeah, well, I can see a few drops there. Yeah, I have a little triangle thing, which is why I still have this, because it's misting. Oh, I feel like I'm in Phoenix, you know, when they're trying to cut the heat in the restaurants and they throw this mist at you to try to keep you from overheating. Except it's not hot. Ken, it may be that you don't have consistent heating. Maybe your light is not close enough. The light needs to be like an inch or two, just right above your starts, and then if you've got, well, mix. You don't need to give fertilizer to starts until they produce their first set of true leaves. If that's correct, correct me if I'm wrong about that. Yes, tomatoes like the roots to be warm. So if you don't have them on a heating mat, that's probably your biggest problem. And patience helps. Okay, Howie, thank you. Every day is Earth Day. We'll see you again. Okay, poof. How you're so funny. That's what I, yeah, backyard Eden. That's what I've always understood. You don't give them any nitrogen until they have their first set of true leaves. Because just think about the seed. Inside that seed is everything it needs. There's even enough moisture inside of a seed to help it develop. It just needs warmth. It's such a miracle that seeds. You know, sometimes they find seeds that in the desert that haven't popped open in years, but you know, the temperature gets right, there's enough rain, and believe me, and I hope you did, my Desert Bloom episode, that I would say out of all of my episodes, that I worked harder than any video I've made. That was the 100th episode of the original Late Bloomer series, and is concurring with the warmth thing, Ken. So I worked harder on that video than any because I made 3 full day trips alone to various deserts around Southern California, and it would have been so much more fun to be with someone, but I was alone, and I went all around to these gardens, to these deserts, searching for flowers. And we had a fair amount of rain, nothing like this. We had a fair amount of rain, and everyone was talking about the desert bloom again. And so that's why I said, okay, for my final episode, because I had decided a year before that when I was at 80 that I would go to 100 with my original post-production team of editor, sound editor, composer, and motion graphics artist. You know, she did the animations at the end, and of course she designed my original opening titles and all of that. This chair is sinking in the mud. No, you... well, Ed, I don't know how you... Anyway, just to finish that thought about the desert, I have a feeling it's going to be even more spectacular this year, and I would love to go back to the desert with someone. I don't want to go by myself. It's just not as much fun. You know, you can search for hours and drive and drive and drive and drive and drive, and then you can come upon one little patch of blue lupins, and it's so exciting. Anyway, I actually tried to grow lupins, and I think they got too wet or something and they died. Hey, Senye, how are you? Senye. Thanks for checking in. I'm just going to be on for, I don't know, a few more minutes, I guess, as long as people want me to be. I don't have a moderator today. I forgot about that. Oh, thank you. By the way, can you tell me your name again, Kodiak? Yes and no. If John from Growing Your Greens took me through the desert, we would wind up with a 4-hour and 52-minute video, of which I couldn't afford to put together. Yes, Lori, thanks. Thanks for everybody. Hit that like button right now. Just, okay, I want to see those. It's only at 20, and I've got 34 people on, so can I just see that go up to at least 34? 21? Keep going. Keep going. 23, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Okay, Kodiak, got it. All right, come on, 25. I need 9 more. 27. Come on, come on, come on. No, Kodiak, my mug is not on Amazon. I I don't know how to get it mass produced to look like 28. I need 6 more to look like what I want. And I mean, I of course I would love to have that, but you know, I started this because I've been working with this potter in Phoenix. She's just a small batch potter, and no, I haven't thought about growing pineapples. It's just not tropical enough here, Robbie. Uh, yeah, this is definitely wet. That would be great live show, the two of you. I'd pay to see that. Two of who? Which two? Growing your greens. um, is that what you meant? You mean a live show with John Kohler? Uh, yeah, somebody write him, you know, and tell him he ought to have me on. Tell him he ought to have me on. I don't want to go begging to John because he's got a big following, and he could give me he could help my channel a lot. It's just that, you know, our styles are so very different. Miss Valmark, yes, I don't know what you. Okay, do that. Okay, come on. I need 5 more. There's 34 online, and I only have 29 of these. So come on. Let's see that number go up to 34. 34, 30. Thank you, 30. I need a 31. I need a 31. Come on. Let's see, what else can we talk about? I'll have a video up tomorrow. Come on. 2, 3. I need 3 more. 3 more of these. Tomorrow I will have a video up, and it actually. Thank you, Lori. Oh, well, Anne, you know what you can do is you can look at it later, and I missed those last 2 comments. Sorry. I wish I knew how to see them on the right, but I don't. By the way, Richard started it off. If anybody wants to give my channel a little love and make a super chat, what that means is you donate $2, $3, $4, $5, $100, whatever you want to donate for my channel, and when this chat is over, well, actually during and when it's over, your comment will be at the very top, and it will show the whole world that you supported this, you love this channel enough to support it. So please let me see if somebody out there can give me a little bit of a super chat. Okay. Lauren, you that's okay, Lauren. You do a lot for me, and I love you, and I appreciate you, and you know that. But super chat using my Amazon link. Hey CJ, I was talking about you earlier. You're gonna have to go back and watch the whole thing. Wait, what did you wait, Lori, say that I'd be happy to send you a free laptop, no strings attached. Wow, you'll send me a free laptop. Well, I only know how to use Apple. What I was going to say is if you're unable to hit the like button, live chat, not top chat. I don't know, Lori. I'll have to reread it later. My understanding was that my channel is enabled for super chat. So anyway, and Garvin, Ken, let's talk. I mean, I have a little laptop, but the thing is, connectivity. You know, I suppose I could put it on the hotspot from my cell phone service hotspot, use my hotspot, and do it that way. I literally thought to do this about 30 minutes before I did it, so I didn't plan well today. Oh, good. Thank you, Anne. And now I have 36 likes. That's wonderful. Thank you. All right, so those are the things that are on the table and that we've discussed. The Earth Day celebration. Give me your ideas on that. Hey, Carl. I was wondering when I was going to hear from you. Um, we're talking about the Earth Day celebration of April 22nd. That is the day after Easter, which is the day after Passover. So I know there's going to be a lot of people that are tied up with all of that, but you thought what went great? Don't change a thing. You thought what went great, Jason? Because a lot of people are writing, and I. Oh my goodness! Ivan has just said that the Poppy Festival is on Earth Day weekend. Maybe I could do. Oof! I bet there's no connectivity up at the Poppy. Up there in the desert. The problem, Jason, is like I see your partial comment and then someone else's and then yours again, and I'm just going, now what was the original? You have to like write me whole sentences so that I can get it all at once. I'm sorry. I will go back and review all of this. I would love to do a live stream from the Poppy Festival, but it's really my anniversary, and I kind of want to have it in my garden because this may be the last year that I can do this in my garden. Yeah, so things are up in the air. Thank you, Lori. So, which is one reason I haven't done a lot of planting. Another reason is just with all this rain, I mean, the seeds I think would just rot. I did put some dill seeds in the ground yesterday and in some pots. I just threw them out and I'm just going, if something comes up, fantastic. I absolutely love dill, and so do the bees. Thank you, Lori. Boy, do I need it. And gosh, the rain has kind of stopped. What else should we talk about? Does anybody have any further questions or ideas of what to chat about before I get off? I'll have to see what Richard had to say. Okay, I've only got 31 people here, but you know what? 31 people for an impromptu thing? I think whoops. Take care, Happy Gardener. Yes, I want to do it in my garden. My only concern is connectivity. I could go and I could upgrade my iPhone, which would have better resolution, but it's still an iPhone. And you know what I need? This is what I need. Hey, do you remember, she came and visited my garden. She might come and, oh, Carl, you're gonna make me cry. Just makes sense to have it in my garden, right, Richard? Yes, definitely. So I was thinking that maybe I could get, do you remember, so many names in my head. She visited my garden. She was one of the first official fan visits gardens videos. And maybe I could get her to come and she could be on the computer monitoring not monitoring the comments. I'll have monitors for that, but she could help. And that way it's not just me. And what I would really like to do is have people that have been here before, like a reunion, anybody that's been here before. Maybe we could get Jack Davis to fly in. Hey, everybody. Let's Okay, you want to send me it one, Dave? I'm a little short. Um, yes, I want to throw a garden party. Definitely. The question is, who do I invite? I could invite my neighbors, but then I'll be walking around, entertaining my neighbors. Uh, yeah, I would have more than one guest for sure. Eddie, are you asking if I do have another cooking video coming soon? I need to do a cooking video. I have not done that. Hey, Sherilyn. Did I say that right? That I I um I don't know if I said that right. I would love to do another cooking video, and I actually promised on my live stream, my last live stream, that I was going to do this cooking series, and I haven't started that. So, and you know what? I better do that because my neighbor, who is Czech, she was going to make her. It's a very simple recipe. Oh, I missed that. Sorry. It's a very simple recipe for red cabbage, but it's the way she does it, and it is so much better than the way I do it. um, More cooking videos. Okay. All right. So here's the thing. I can do. I can do. I can do right now, just in terms of time and money, I can do one video a week, plus a live stream. So, would you rather see cooking videos, maybe 2 cooking videos and 2 Thursday workday videos, or would you rather see? Help me figure out what you would rather see. Maybe I do 1 cooking video a month, 1 Thursday workday a month. Yes. Yes. In fact, I was going to make some lentil soup yesterday because I have onions, carrots, and tomatoes. And tomatoes. Onions, carrots, tomatoes, and celery. And then I go in my thing, and there's no lentils. I'm going, what? No lentils? So anyway, one cooking video. No, I can't do 1 per week. I'm sorry. I right now, in terms of my time and my money, because very often the sound, when I'm moving around, the sound is not good, and people enjoy my videos because I have good sound. A stir fry in the garden. I'll have to get some sort of a cooking pit um, to have a stir fry. I could do one cooking video a month, and I could do 1 Thursday workday a month, and then I could do 2 other kinds of videos plus a live stream. But right now, for time and money, I have to limit myself to 1 video per week. I'm chomping at the bits. Every day I get up and I'm going, I want to do a video. But I can't. There's too much going on in my life. So let me know what you would like to see on my channel going forward. I will try to get 1 cooking video going per month. And the Thursday workday video takes all of Thursday. A walk in the garden. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Thursday workday, it takes all of Thursday to shoot it, and then it takes me a day to edit it, and it really needs work on the sound. So overnight I send that to her. She either gets to it that night or the following night. So it's really takes about 3 days to make a video, because it's not like I just shoot it and then I slap 4 pieces of video together and I upload it. It's I try to make them pleasing sound-wise and picture-wise, so that there's something that I can be proud of. And I understand you would like more content, but it's just I know I got everybody kind of spoiled last fall because I was in October alone, I think that was our record. I think we made 15 videos in October. but I was just determined to get through all of the Europeans and my trips. Thank you, Sherilyn. We could send clips about how the late bloomer garden is helping us. Backyard in bloom. What is your name? That is such a great idea. I haven't done something like that in a while. Oh my God. Do you track what fruit and veg you produce, and what was one of your objectives to reduce your grocery bill and become self-sufficient? Oh, shoot, that went away. And I missed that one too. See, this is the thing. With the cell phone, it's just up there for like 3 seconds. It wasn't a question of. Yes. Let's stay with that clip idea. Someone just said, Backyard in Bloom, I think, just said, hold that other thought, the other question for a second. Said that everyone, okay, here, this is the way I'll do it, because this is the way I did it. Oh, a compilation. Thank you, Carla. Thank you, Carla. I am trying to figure out what that life is going to be now. Oh. Someone just suggested a compilation video of all the people that have visited my garden. That would be so cool. So I could pull some clips together for that. That would be a good video. And also, I like that idea. I'm going to go back and review all of these ideas and try to formulate a plan. And guess what? So, what is today? Today is Wednesday, and I feel sure it's going to be raining again tomorrow and that Eric will not be here. So, why don't we say, I tell you what, oh wait, I just missed whoever that was. Let's just say I will have a Thursday video every Thursday from now on. You can guarantee that I'm going to upload a Thursday video at 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It may not be a Thursday workday video, but it will be a video, and that's something you can count on, okay? And then in addition, okay, in addition, I will have at least one live stream a month, but most likely I'll have more. Like today, I didn't plan this. I got up this morning and I thought, it is raining cats and dogs. I don't even know where that came from. Carl, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that, Carl. Carl has made a large donation in his super chat, and he is writing from Ireland, and I really appreciate that. Well, hey, James, look at the video later, because I did give you a shout out earlier. And let's see. All right, I'm going to review all this, but look for my video tomorrow for sure, every Thursday at the same time. And we have our live stream on 3/17 coming up. And we have to, and I will tell you what, I'll do a short live stream like this next week. Why don't I do, since so many people were able to tune in at this time, why don't I do a live stream, let's see, when would be a good time to do a live stream? Sundays are not so great because I know a lot of people go to church, and it's so hard to figure the time across the country and the world on a Sunday. So I'm thinking after March 17th that we might switch to Saturdays. What do you think about Saturdays for live streams? Let me know what you think about that. This is a great time. What time is it? I don't even know. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. So like 9 a.m., starting at 9 a.m. So why don't we say, should we plan a live stream before the next live stream? Tell me what you think. Is this, Is this enjoyable for you? Ah, I'm falling in a hole. See, I wanted to have this little area right here. I wanted us to put down decomposed granite so I wouldn't always be sinking. I know, Mary, that's the thing, see? I mean, Latvia, what time is it in Latvia, Mix? By the way, I want you to give just a shout out to all of our young gardeners. Mix is a young gardener, he's a teenager. Oh, wow, then that wouldn't be good. No, don't do that. Yeah, everybody's trying to capitalize on the Saturday morning live thing. So, wow, and you're juggling between 4 channels, Lori, on Saturday morning? Wow, that's, okay. Since this is a good time, what do you think about 9 to 10 on Wednesday morning? What do you think? What do you guys think about that? Let me know if you like the idea. It's probably not so bad. I could do a Wednesday morning live stream from 9 to 10 a.m. my time, like I did just now. You wouldn't have this view behind me because that would all be completely white. There, offset live stream. I don't know what offset live stream means. I guess I need to know what that means. Oh wow, would you like to see? This has never happened. I have had this rain gauge. I have had this rain gauge in my cabinet in there for the like 6 years of having this channel, because it you know, it rains so little, rained so little, and and I just happened to be going in that cabinet looking for a power strip, and I found this thing, and this is after weeks of rain. So this is Kodak. I missed that. Uh, this is after weeks of rain. I just put this up like a week ago, and look, that's really incredible. Look who I found when I walked over there. Look who I found. Climbed out of the back 40 raised bed and is trying to get somewhere. I don't get it. Why don't they just stay where the dirt is? I think that is like a record size worm for my garden. Length and width. Okay, what did I miss? What did I miss? Nice. Okay, wow. You know, I was just going to stay on for like 5 or 10 minutes, and that's all that I was going to, I just wanted to shout out to all the wonderful people, new people that were following me, and I'm just so proud of all the people that follow me. And, you know, it's a nice intimate group. I love our group, and it's kind of unfortunate that the group has to grow really big in order for you to survive financially. It's just kind of the way it is, unfortunately, because, you know, right now I can get to everyone I can respond to everyone that writes me. And I'm really lucky because it's so rare that I get some kind of a negative comment from someone. I do have a troll. I do have a troll. I have at least one troll. One main troll. I don't know who this person is, but they're obviously very unhappy with me or unhappy with themselves because they thumb down. And I'm sure it's the same person thumbing down all my videos. But I do my best, and that's all I can say. I know! Oh my gosh! I didn't know that, and I threw it right back in the dirt. But what they wind up doing is wandering in the street and getting run over. So I don't want them to do that. You're going to find out tomorrow some kind of difficult news about my parkway out there, but I'm going to leave that for tomorrow. Hi, Garden Obsessions. Did you just join us? Please hit that like button right away, okay? Thank you. And if you feel so inclined, please make a little donation to the super chat. Every evening, I didn't see the end of that comment. Yes, we sure will. Oh, thank you. Wow, it is. We have been going now for. Are you kidding me? I can't believe it's 71 minutes. Wow. Is anybody ready to get off? Do you want me to get off? Do you want me to stay on? What do you want me to do? I have my iPhone. You know that what do you call it? Pot. It's a red pot that sits on my red table, and it has a it has that, it has this flower. I forget the name of it. It has one of those flowers in it. Anyway, I have a little gorilla pod sitting in the flower with my iPhone on it, and I have my iPhone plugged in to my outdoor Christmas light plug, and that's how we're operating. That's how we roll today. That's how we're rolling today. And I haven't heard from Double Dog Farm, but I have a feeling he's probably working. So hopefully he'll watch later. Cyclamen, yes, thank you. I just couldn't think of it. Let's see. Yeah, so I need to get that cooking video of that red cabbage because she is leaving. She's leaving in 3 weeks, and she's going to be gone until the end of the year. So if I want to get her to make to do a video with me, I got to get that done. And also, I really wanted to graft my fig tree. Jack Davis had her grafts going last fall. I thought you had to wait to do grafting until like March or April. So obviously I don't know that much about grafting. Oh, wow, it's cold. It's like I put my finger on to make the things last longer, and then it goes to a different screen. Thank you, Sherilyn. Oh, I don't know. Maybe you're talking to each other. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? Oh, wow. What did you graft, Lauren? Did anyone decide if they wanted some of these? Because if there are 3 of you, I will have her, because I have to give her the money in order to buy the materials and everything. So I just need to know if there are more people who want the late bloomer mug. Let me know by making a $40 donation to my PayPal, which is paypal.me/late bloomer show. Yeah, Sherilyn, did you watch my grafting video, my citrus grafting video? If you go to my video, if you didn't see it, if you go to my, uh, okay, Kodak, were there 3 people that actually said they were gonna, that's, I make about $6, you know, after I pay her for the shipping, the materials, and for her to make them. So if you want more mugs, just let me know, and I'll have her order 3 more, or I'll order as many as you want. Just make a donation, and I'll get that going. So I'm getting cold. Well, I don't think Berlin is the best place to grow citrus, is it? Lauren, I don't know. I wanted to graft, you know, Mandy in Phoenix put me on the idea of putting, and Jack Davis put me on the idea of grafting some other varieties onto my fig tree, because I don't have any room for any more trees. You know, there's just no space. By the way, that papaya, you know, that triple papaya, it just hasn't done that well. I don't think it's grown over 2 inches since I planted it. Anyway, yeah, that's what I thought. Grafted pineapple oranges. What? What do you mean, grafted pineapple oranges? You don't mean, I don't know what you mean. You can't graft an orange onto a pineapple or vice versa. Can you? No. It has to be the same species to graft. That's my understanding. Anyway. Oh, I see. Are you in Trinidad? The Quick Gardener? Are you in Trinidad? Oh, you're okay. You're my Trinidad and Tobago viewer, subscriber. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, don't forget to hit that like button. Hit that like button, and you feel free everyone to make a super chat donation. That helps my channel, and it helps me. What it does is it allows me to be able to hire my sound editor. And you know, when I'm especially the Thursday workday videos, we're moving around all the time. We're close to the camera. We're far from the camera. We're not mic'd, obviously. Somebody tell them how to do a super chat. I believe it's obvious, but I don't know. I can't see it from here. Did you hear? Those are my parrots. So you can do that, the Quick Gardener, or you can do a direct donation, in which case everybody takes a percentage. You know, either YouTube takes a percentage or PayPal takes a percentage. But I think the PayPal percentage is less than the YouTube percentage. So you make your choice about what to do. Oh, it's not available in your region. Then what you can do is you can make a PayPal donation. Okay, that's wonderful. Thank you. It's paypal.me/Late Bloomer Show, or you can, if you go to my homepage, you can. At the top on the cover photo over the right, it says PayPal, and you can just click that link. That's easier. And I appreciate all of your support, everyone, for tuning in, for your comments, for your likes, for your sharing. I feel the love, I truly do, and it's what's keeping me going these days, I got to tell you. I am starting to shiver. And so I think I'm going to sign off, and let's make our plan. We're going to figure out what the big party is on the 22nd. We know that it's going to be from my garden. We know that there are going to be people here. We know that it's going to be a live stream. I am going to be researching connectivity and figuring that. Okay. And I'm going to be doing a cooking video very soon, and it's good to see you. And tomorrow, be sure and tune in for my video. I would love for my videos to start making more than 10% of my, they say that 10%, if you get 10% of the views on a video of your number of subscribers, that's good. Oh, please send me a link or tell me about that. I don't know anything about that. And that seems like it's starting to happen. And all I need are about 25 more subscribers per day. And to get to March 15th, I was trying to hit 20,000 by March 15th. So if there's any way that you can share and help me get there. You know, I am starting to see that YouTube is starting to share me more. I am seeing that starting to happen finally after all of this time. And so if you could help me get to 20,000 by March 15th, I feel like I could be to 21,000 by at least by Earth Day. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, The Quick Gardener. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. It would help a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna go get warm. I haven't eaten anything today. And bye-bye now. Edwin, Edwin, before you go, did you send me an email? Because we were gonna talk privately, remember? So if you let me know if you didn't or you don't know how to write me an email, okay? And I hope it's warmer over there in Arizona than it is here. Oh, and I just learned that, I forgot to mention this. I want to mention this now. That's wonderful, Richard. It'll take more than once, I gotta say, it will. Richard, can you remind me where you are located? I just can't remember. I wanted to tell everyone before I go, I haven't made the change in the plane reservation yet, but I am going to be going on Facebook. Okay, I'm not sure what you meant. I will be having live videos on Facebook too. I'm making a commitment to do that. And I'm going to start doing more story on Facebook and Instagram. But anyway, I just wanted to mention I am going to be in Tennessee. If anyone is in the Middle Tennessee area and you want to meet me, I am making my reservation tonight. And I will be going for Easter weekend. Now, like I said, Passover is Saturday, Easter is Sunday. I need to come back on Easter. I need to come back on Sunday, Easter, so that I am here by, yes. When you said the bat area, I'm thinking they have a lot of bats in downtown Austin, Texas. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm cold and I can't get my thought out. If anyone is going to be in the Nashville area over like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which is Easter, so that's the 21st, 20th, 19th, I would love to meet any of my fans that I can meet. Some central location in Nashville. Let me know. And I don't think anyone is watching from Tennessee right now, but maybe you'll be watching this later. And wouldn't that be cool if we could meet in Nashville, some of my fans, and oh gosh, wouldn't it be awesome if we could get Charles at OAG to come up to Nashville? That's a long shot. That's a real long shot. Anyway, and then I could incorporate whatever. I just mentioned you. Did you hear me say that? Hey Charles, would you? Is it even feasible that you could come up to? Hey Grandma Sandy, you're watching because you're a fan of OAG, right? Uh, Charles, I'm coming to Tennessee on so that'll be 19, 20, 21. So then probably the 19th, and I'll be leaving on the 21st. Do you think there's any? I'm telling you now. Charles is online, everyone. Charles from Old Alabama Gardener. So give him some love. You know you love Charles, and if you haven't already subscribed to Charles at Old Alabama Gardener, you are missing out. You need to go back and hit that bell for notifications, and make sure you're watching Charles, because he teaches gardening. He's teaching gardening to his local community, and he teaches gardening. That's what his whole channel is about, is teaching you how to do stuff. Mine is more entertainment and relaxing and beautiful, and I try to make people happy, and mix in some good information here and there. and but Charles is here are the facts, ma'am. Remember that detective show? It's just the facts, ma'am, or something like that. And that's what you get with Charles's channel. Anyway, Charles, wonderful Lauren. Lauren just subbed to Charles's Old Alabama Gardener. Charles, is there any chance that we could meet, maybe even halfway, when I come to Tennessee in April, which would be it'd probably have to be on the 20th. Probably have to be on the 20th, which would be that Saturday. I don't have time to drive all the way down to your place and back up to Nashville. But, oh, shoot. Thank you, Dave. Anyway, Charles, this live stream has, I don't know how long you've been tuned in, but this live stream, well, it was raining, stopped. This live stream has been kind of just about connection, announcements, shout outs, connecting with fans and stuff, and trying to figure out how I'm going to celebrate my 7th anniversary, which is Earth Day, April 22nd. Thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. See, Mrs. Vollmark enjoys my relaxing videos and has made a super chat donation, and I appreciate that. And but anyway, then I could see you, Charles, somehow. Anyway, let's talk. We can send an email. But would you guys like to see me and Charles together again, even if it's only for an hour? Maybe we could work that out. He's about 2 hours, or maybe 2.5 hours. Thank you, Richard. Richard's a big support. I want to give a big shout out to Richard. And would you guys like to see me and Charles get together again? I know everybody loves Charles so much. So maybe I could make that happen. And or maybe I could go up to if that can't happen, Charles, then maybe I could go up to see Barefoot Farmer. I don't know if you guys watched. It was actually I did a slideshow. I drove up to meet Barefoot Farmer, He really is gardens, drives the tractor and everything barefoot. Met Barefoot Farmer. He has a CSA in Nashville, and I did a recording with pictures, so it's like a slideshow with an audio recording. Because for whatever reason, I didn't try to shoot video when I was there. It was a little difficult. Which one, Richard? Which one? Oh, God. Barefoot Farmer, if you guys know who I'm talking about, Barefoot Farmer. Yes. Yes. Charles, let's talk and see if there's any way we could work that out. Yeah. Well, I'll try to. Love to see Charles with you. I just have a feeling, Grandma Sandy, I would have to go all the way down there and drive all the way back. Yeah. I have to figure. I have to look at the map and figure my plane reservation and all that. Because the main purpose of my trip, obviously, is to go see my mother, who is in assisted living now, and I haven't seen her. Well, I saw her just before Christmas, and so my son Walker and I are flying down and going to visit family, and so yeah. Now I'm just. I think I need to go in and eat. I can't even think straight. Thank you so much, everybody. And we have now been on for 91 minutes. I was literally going to make this a 10-minute thing. And I so appreciate all of you. I send you my love. And stay tuned for my video tomorrow. Oh, I know. Charles, Dave, my channel is so different from Charles's channel. But we connect so well. I love Charles and everything that he does. And so I'm going to go inside and get warm and blow my nose and yeah. Grandma Sandy, aren't you close by? Aren't you close by Charles? Are you the one that's close to Charles? Because it would be a shame if you're the one. I know somebody writes me that's close to Charles. It'd be a shame to get all the way down there and see Charles and not see you. Let me know about that. Okay, everybody, I'm going to sign off, and thank you so much for sticking with me for as long as you did. And if you haven't hit the like button, oh, you're in California. Okay, there's somebody that lives near Charles. If you haven't hit the like button, do it right now. Let me see that number go up. And thanks for all you do and all your support. And I will. Oh, thank you. Okay, there's 2 more there. Come on. All right, I'm sinking in the mud. I am going to show you. I'm going to show you the hole of mud I've been sinking in. Mrs. Valmark, Charles lives in Hazel Green, Alabama, which is just a little bit over the northern Alabama border. Hey, where have you been? Where have you been? Have you been there the whole time? That is Mark Valerie. Thank you, Dave. I really appreciate that. And I was thinking of you, obviously, before. I'm going to just, as I'm signing off, I'm going to show you what I've been the hole of mud I've been sitting in. And if anybody wants to come out here and excavate this area and put in a good solid foundation of decomposed granite, I would be very grateful. But I know that's a big job. Uh-oh. Jupe, do not get fired. Do not get fired. You can watch this whole thing later, and I am serious. Do not get fired, okay? Jobs are too hard to find today. Look at this. Can you actually see it? Yeah, you can see. Oh. I think what happened is when you turn it flat, it stops doing the thing. But you can see, let's see, where is it? Yeah. So I kept sinking in the mud. Okay, here's just a little bit of a, let's just take a quick walk around. I'm going to unplug this and just take a quick walk around. Can you see? Let's see. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to turn the thing. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I put some dill seed down there because I thought, hey, maybe it'll get rained in. And I put some dill in that pot. And I put some dill in that pot. And let's see if that worm is still trying to crawl out of this bed here. I don't see the worm. It's just, remember when I had that flood in the garden? And we had to dig Renee dug all that up. Well, guess what? The water's still standing there. So I don't know if there's a problem or if he just didn't fill it back up level. And there's my carnations. And everybody seemed to think this was a Cape gooseberry. I'm hoping that's what that turns out to be. And you're going to see that in tomorrow's video too. Everything's kind of beaten down. Remember I get all this volunteer borage and all this volunteer. Gosh, I'm going to spoil tomorrow's video by showing you this. It's not good. What else? You haven't seen this guy in a while. This is my old man cactus. And cactus can take about a day, about a week of rain, and then they start dying. But that pot is concrete, and that thing weighs like 200 pounds. So it's not like I'm going to be moving it in and out. What I should do is put an umbrella over that. That's what I should do. What else? What else? What else? Oh, man. Oh, look at this. Darn it. That hurt my knee. I'm just looking for the termites. Termite droppings, right? He's gone. Okay. All right, final look at a very wet day in the late bloomer garden. I don't even know how to turn this off. I don't even know how to turn it off. How do I turn it off? That is so funny. I don't even, bye Lauren, I don't even know how to turn it off. Oh, thank you. Just guess what that is. Can anybody guess what that is? Oh my God, Grandma. We'll have to get you down here for my Earth Day celebration. Okay, get in touch with me about that, okay? Or if you didn't watch the whole live stream, we talked all about that. Just close the app. How do I close the app? Oh, just hit the X? You mean just hit the X? Okay, I'm gonna walk this way because it looks so pretty. I'm gonna close. I'm gonna hit the X. Okay, thank you, Mark. I hope you're enjoying your mug. And I'll leave you with the last few of the camellias. And check out those white ones. You'll see more of that tomorrow in tomorrow's video. Bye, Mix. Bye, everybody.